Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl Truth Slayer and my 2 cents. I'm bringing you in. Thank you guys, everybody that come by and rock with your girl Truth. I appreciate you. Hey, hold on a minute. I'm dropping the link. Y'all please make sure y'all like this video, share it. Oh Lord. Rusty. Hello. Okay, which one is it? Hold on a minute. I'm dropping the link. Oh shit. Just hey, my 2 cents. What it do, boo? Damn, which one is it, man? Let me mute y'all for one second. Okay, hey guys, what's up? I'm sorry, I'm checking some stuff out. Some came. Oh, Super Dave, y'all make sure y'all say hello to Super Dave 44. I love Super Dave. Yeah, he's a good content creator. Check him out. He'll shout you out. My 2 cents. Check your email real quick. And then we'll get ready to start the chat. This is going to be a good chat. On Wednesday. I'm trying to check your email, my 2 cents. I just emailed you. Let me know when you're ready. I just sent it to you. I just emailed it to you. I'm having trouble dropping it tonight, the link. So I emailed it to you, my 2 cents. Rockwell K, what's up, boo? Shay K, hi. I'm waiting on you. I couldn't drop it. I had to email it. Let me know when you got it, my 2 cents. Yeah, Super Dave is really nice. He's a sweet. Here you go. Here we go. Hello.
Hey,
Hey, I'm sorry. I was having problems dropping the link, so I had to do it that way. All right,
no
y'all.
problem, no problem.
Yes. Well, first of all, everybody, welcome to our Wednesday night. Just what's happening. And
Hey,
when
everybody.
you got my co-host, my 2 cents, my moderator, my ride or die, my shoot the shit. You know how she is. Yeah.
What's up, y'all? What's up? What's up, Wednesday?
All right. Tell us what's going on today.
Girl, I just wanted to come on and talk a little bit about a few different things. First of all, I want to give a rest in eternal peace to Chadwick Boseman, who, I mean, I don't even need to go into the love that I have for that guy. Like, I mean, it's just a terrible loss. It really is. But it's in God's time, not ours. Um, I know most of us would have loved to see him on, in various things for years to come. But he had a
Yeah.
higher calling. So, but anyway, rest in peace, brother.
Hey,
The
Nicole.
other thing I wanted to talk about, I got a little wind of this. It was like with Chris Brown and Rihanna. And I saw like the title of a video somewhere on YouTube, and I was like, but I never. And when I tried to go back to it, I couldn't find it. So I was like, okay, what's happening with them, right? Well, it really wasn't anything there. All it was is that for some reason, and I don't even know the reason, but for some reason, that old interview that Rihanna did with Oprah, what, like 8 or so years ago,
Mm-hmm.
why that's coming up, where she said, that she still, like, she had love for him, basically she wished him well, like, you know what I'm saying? Why that's all coming back up, I have no idea. You know, if it's a thing, if they have some dealings with each other now, ain't my business. More power to them. Hey, people make mistakes, do crazy stuff. You know what I mean? And they keep it pushing. So if they are on their way back to getting back together, then so be it. Okay. But I just was curious as to whether that was really, really a thing. Uh, and y'all, if y'all hear some noise, please forgive that. Anyways, so no comment about that, ma'am.
About Chad. Oh yeah, man, I binge watch every thing I could do. Well, all of the of course, Black Panther. I watched it like 3 or 4 times, and the other
You late
Marvel.
out. You know what? You're not paying attention. I was
Yeah.
past that, but
Oh,
okay,
I'm
go
sorry.
ahead.
You know what? You know what? Remember when I told you I was trying to find those 2 channels that's missing on my TV since they did something to the cable? It's the playoffs in
I'm gonna
Miami.
need.
I bet. I'm back.
Okay,
I'm back. I'm back. Okay. We been on
Okay,
Chris Brown.
Mr. Truth Slayer can handle that. You need to pay attention to the chat.
Who
Thank
you think
you.
he had working looking for the channel? Like, you need to tell him. He right here. Tell him that I'm busy. I cannot be looking for his darn ESPN.
Exactly. She's at work right now. Okay, she can't help you.
He said, "All right." I mean, he got. I'm busy. Shit.
Okay.
Anyway,
Okay, let me
I,
let me take a peek at the chat. I missed this. Miss you so. Oh,
Patrick.
hey Rockwell. She's the.
Hey,
They need to
Patrick.
let that go. Rockwell, you mean Chris and Ron, they need to not, entertain getting back together? Is that what you mean, sweetheart?
Yeah,
Well, I'm
that's
waiting on her
probably
response. But yeah, I mean, but Brianna, she is somebody. I mean, she's moved on with her life dramatically. Not to say that he hasn't. Because I
yeah.
really do like them both. I enjoy his music. I enjoy hers. I mean, she's a mogul in her own right.
And
You
you got
know.
to remember, since that he's had two children. Now he just had a little boy not long ago. But hey, to each his own. Maybe they're in a better place, and we don't know if they care how they did. Maybe they've been behind the scenes or out of public. You know. Hey, Shelly, what's up?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know.
Um,
What did Shay K say? I gotta find my glasses. Go
the
ahead.
one and only S. Hutchinson. Hey, darling. I hope you're feeling better. Shay K11 says, I think because of the domestic situations with a few celeb couples, Tahiri and Jordan. Oh, wait a minute, screen jump. Sorry. It's being brought up again. Oh, okay. 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 But yeah, I mean, I personally feel like, if someone goes, I mean, you can have a disagreement with you, y'all gonna have spats. But when it comes down to outright physical violence, you know, that's just never cool. And I just think that I personally feel like a person always they have the potential to, if they did it once, they'll do it again. So I mean, why put yourself in that situation? Why put yourself in that predicament again? You know what I mean? Yeah. But anyway,
Nah,
but again, I mean, if
I
that's
don't
what they
agree with
choose
that
to
part
do,
though.
then hey,
But that's something
huh?
I always heard that too. That if they do it once, they'll do it again. But what about what they was like real young when that happened? I don't even remember how many years. But what if they grew up and just say I'm just saying anybody. I'm just saying. You know how you're not the
Mm-hmm.
same
Mm-hmm.
person at 21 when you get 31. You're not even the same person at 41 you were at 31. You see what I'm saying?
No, some aren't. That it's not across the board, because yeah, I know some people that that I knew at 21, like when they were 41, it was like they were still on the same BS. You know what I mean? So some
Mhm.
people never grow up. They have the same,
I agree
you
with
know,
that. Some people don't.
juvenile or the same mentality that they had years ago, and and you looking at them like, what's wrong with you?
No, but see,
So.
the only reason I said that is because this is true. Now, y'all, you remember April 22nd, I turned 50. And I remember when I got I say about 45, I still was, I mean, had little things I was still doing. I ain't nothing like that, but I'm talking about reacting certain ways. And then I had to have a conversation with myself, and I said, now, you know what? If you were acting like that through your 20s, your 30s, now you mid 40. You gonna keep doing it. If you're the problem, you gotta evolve. For real. I had to have a real
Mhm.
conversation. And
Mhm.
it's and
Mhm.
to realize some things just ain't worth it. And
Absolutely not.
that's all I
Mhm.
want. That we can evolve, grow up. Cause I can't control how you respond, but if I'm still doing something, that's on me. How I
Right.
respond. And I had
Well,
to get over that.
s- yeah, and that takes you have to take a stop and take a good hard look at yourself,
Mm-hmm.
which, unfortunately, a lot of people don't have the capability of doing. They just refuse to. You know what I mean? So,
Sure.
but I would like to think that most people, because there's always an exception, but I do like to think that most people evolve into, their better selves, you know, the longer they're on this earth. You understand what I mean?
I agree.
So that's Rockwell said, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. For some reason, it's learned. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Okay, thank you for doing that because I could barely see it. For some reason, it's learned. They saw their father beating their mother, etc. True. Yeah. Okay, that is the case sometimes. Rockwell says being talking to mature men, Rihanna may be mature, but Chris might be not
You
regardless
breaking
how
up.
he is.
Hold
I
on. Let
don't
me.
know.
Yeah. But yes.
Um, okay.
Uh
Okay,
huh.
I'm gonna need to quit. But anyway, just wanted
You
to talk
are
about
you breaking up, baby?
other, other
It's
me.
buffering. Wait a minute. It might be me. It says buffering. Let me go to another spot. I'm on my bed. Let me go right here in my little. Let me
You
change room.
you know you sound
Hold on. It might. Wait a minute. Let me tell you. Okay, I'm in my little. Y'all, hey, boys. I'm over here. Hello, hello. Christopher Christian. I'm over here. So
oh,
please hold it one down. Okay. Don't embarrass me by shouting out playing the game. I will not.
okay.
Yes,
It
it might be Christian's. It might be Brandon's phone that will. Well, don't. Bye.
was there. You
It's on your.
sound
It's
now.
on your side. My 2 cents. Okay, she gonna come back in. Hold on. Let me see. I'm trying to figure out how. I haven't been on this Chromebook in so long, guys. Y'all know that. I just been on my little. Here she go. Phone. So I thought it was me. My 2 cents. Can you hear me? Well, she popped out. she pop back in. Do you have his headphones on? My 2 cents. I bet you she do. She probably got on her Bluetooth earbuds. This, yeah. The allergies. My doctor, I did get some stronger than the Allegra I was taking. It's the allergies, which is weird. My nose is running. Hey, cooking in the mo. And I know this is crazy. Once again, yes, I am still. I'm dealing with this ear infection again. I swear, I'm gonna turn to Van Gogh and just chop off my right ear. Just during earache. So that's pretty much what's going on. Yeah, take your time. Let's see. Both of my daughters are suffering from allergies. Feel better, ladies. Oh, you okay? All right, my 2 cents. Say something.
All right, is that better, you guys?
Yes, yes. I thought it was
Okay.
me.
My apologies.
Did you hear me tell the twins that I'm over here? See, I'm like my little spot that went out there in the living room, and then there's this little foyer, this little room right outside my bedroom door.
Uh huh.
Even though I was here. Oh, your ears are hurting. Shelly says that is what I take, but now I'm on something much stronger. My ears, throat, and everything. Yes, exactly.
Yeah, these allergies, I know I've been bothered with mine. They got really bad. It started last week, and this past weekend, like I kept having sneezing spells, like off and on. Like I would sneeze like 5, 6 times in a row. I'd stop for maybe 15 minutes. I'd start again. It was crazy. I
I
don't know what's going on.
I didn't know what it was. As hot as it was, and my nose was just running. My ears was hurting. I don't know what the hell it was. The Rona in the air. But
Don't say that.
Shelly said, I didn't say, I'm just, hey, sorry, that is Shelly. I'm
Oh,
laughing. I am
God
laughing. Shelly,
forbid. Oh, I don't
I'm
want.
just guilty of laughing. I didn't actually say it. I'm just laughing.
No. Oh, I don't want any of us to get that mess.
I'm at the point if you get it the way it sounds, look like you could get it again.
Mm. What true? Yeah, that's what they say.
So I'm just at the point where whatever, just Lord, don't kill me with it. No, but go on. What else? What else you got on?
Okay.
Before we say that,
What?
Patrick, if you in here, thank you. Patrick is a friend of mine. Patrick actually lives around where I live at. This is his first time joining. So thank you, Patrick, if you're here.
Okay. Y'all, what in the whole hell is wrong with John Gray? Or should I say, what's wrong with Aventer? Ain't that the wife's name? Because
Uh,
something is wrong with one or the other of them or both.
you gotta tell everybody about it because I didn't even know. Remember?
Oh, that's right. Well, okay, you guys. Here, I believe it was either last year, the latter part of last year or something like that. He cheated on his wife. And then he did this grand apology and whatnot and bought her this expensive car and all this stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, he's done it again. He's he's cheated on her yet again. He gave this apology in the middle of his church service and all this. Yeah, pretty much like he did the last time.
Uh-huh.
And
Uh-huh.
my thing is, how many times does it take for a person to cheat on you when you say, okay, I've had enough? Or does it not matter because of the lifestyle that you are afforded to live? So you just let it ride. You just deal with it.
How long have they been married?
Um, less than 20. I know. I believe they've been married less than 20 years. I'm pretty sure. I want to say I don't make me lie. I want to, for some reason, I want to say in the neighborhood of 15, but I don't quote me on it. Girl, Google it. Child, Google is your friend. I
Okay.
don't know. I don't know, but
No, I
I
really.
really would be personally. I wouldn't care if they've been married for, if they've been married for 20 hours or 20 years.
Uh-huh.
It, it, he has. I don't know if it's just that he has a problem. I mean, he just can't. He can't keep his. He can't stop cheating. Okay, he just can't seem to stop himself.
I
And
don't.
I don't, and I just don't quite understand why. I mean, like I said, I'm kind of trying to wrap my head around, number one, why is he continuing to do that? And then here you are supposed to be, leading a flock, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? You're the pastor, you're the head pastor of a church, and you
But what's that
like
other guy that cheat? They had a baby not long ago on his, or has got somebody pregnant. Jamal, what's his name? I don't really be in
Jamal
it.
Bryant.
Yes.
Hmm. Jamal Bryant. I mean, but he's not married. Well, not currently. He's not married. However, John Gray is.
Well, it's just as bad. I mean, if you're heading up these big churches, and even if it was a box church, and you're either cheating on your wife or making babies outside of being married, it's just as bad to me, because you're taking these people money that go to these churches, and you're supposed to be yours. We know that you're human and you're capable, just like you're flawed, like us all, but you're constantly doing it. So what kind of example is that?
I mean, it's not an example, not for anything good anyway,
Uh-huh.
But I mean, at what point do you, okay, you hold him at fault, but then at what point is there any blame to be put on his wife? Like, where is she in this? Like,
It's
does
true.
she bear the brunt of any of it?
Yeah.
I'm just asking.
What did Shelley say? Read that, please. My 2 cents.
Hang on. What is the name of the show that all the pastors were on? I used to watch it a few years ago.
The LA thing. It was
um
all out there. Yeah.
I know what she's talking about. Like, it was like a reality show.
Uh-huh. And it showed their extravagant lifestyle. But
Mm-hmm.
speaking of that, you saw the one, was it Jerry Falwell Jr. and his wife? They got that sex scandal going on. Pastor, what's that church? It's that
Oh,
church
I
in the
don't, I don't
city.
know nothing about them.
No, they got, well, he supported.
Pastors of LA, Shay K City, yes.
Yeah. But Pastor Jerry Falwell, he was the first one that came out to support Donald Trump, to get the Christian faith behind him. And he got a scandal. Him and his wife, apparently they were swingers.
Are you surprised by that?
No, but
I'm just
I
asking.
ain't surprised.
I mean, here's the thing. Pastors, they are men, and in some cases women. All right.
Mm-hmm.
But for all intents and purposes, what we're talking about now, we're talking about the men. They're just a man, you know. They have the same flaws and everything, just as anybody, it just as any other man. But with them being in the position that they're in, you would think that measure for them to make those kind of mistakes is
Yeah.
far shorter. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like, but and again, how many times does it take for a person uh to go out, step outside of their marriage before the
Uh,
wife says enough?
I
I'm
guess
done. I'm out of here. Or like I said, or is it or the fact that the lifestyle that she's living and has now become accustomed to, I'm sure, that lifestyle means more than, you know, the sanctity of your marriage.
I wonder what made him come out with it. Were they being blackmailed, or why tell us? Why make the public apology? And I'm for real.
Exactly. And seeing that's the thing. And see, that's the thing that kind of irritates me as well, because I mean, and I to a degree I get why he did the public apology. But moreover, that apology should have first and foremost taken place in your home with your
Mm,
wife face to face.
yeah.
Really, it didn't even have the apology didn't even have to see the light of day as far as we are concerned. You understand what I'm saying? So I mean, they make it our business by putting it out there. you know, but again, what does the I just don't understand why there's something missing, I guess, why he feels the need to continue to do that, to cheat on her.
No,
And
look, the
again,
one
why does she continue to stay?
the one I was talking about with Jerry Falwell, Hutchinson said that she said, believe it or not, I only lasted living in Virginia for 11 months, but I actually went to his church. Jerry Falwell, he's also a very heavy donator to of the College of Liberty University. That's the college. That's the college. They forced him to resign. But he's leaving with $10 million because it was scandal after scandal. That's that college. That's the church. But he's given a severance pay of $10 million. So I say that's not a bad payday.
Okay, Shelly, she said,
I got
I said all that to say that we're all without sin. I think the sooner we can start being honest with each other, the better off we will be.
true.
I can agree with that. Um, I can agree, but
What's the
a
hesitancy?
lot of people they don't possess the capacity to do that. And I mean, and maybe it's within all of us, but it's just what you choose to do or not do. You understand what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Um, some people are mature enough to do that, and some aren't.
Okay, go to this. What did she say right here? The last one. Read out.
I do not respect or agree with people using ministry as a
Mm-hmm.
way to earn revenue or as a form of entertainment. Exactly.
Now that's what I.
Because I do not think it's either. It's supposed to be a personal relationship with God, right? Shay K says, "Oh, I think. Wait a minute. Oh, I think now that story, the guy and his wife sexing the pool boy. Oh,
Yes,
that's so
the
80s.
pool boy. Uh-huh.
So
But the
that's what they were doing.
yeah. Uh-huh.
Oh
He
my.
would, he would let her the guy he would like to watch in the corner.
Hush.
Yeah. I don't know.
Wow.
Mhm. Watching it. Hey. I just say don't be taking these people money and then you
I
holding.
mean, okay, but again, nobody's helping me. Nobody's answering the question though. Is where's the fault? Whose fault is this cheating going on? Now, okay, let me say that it sounds like the Farwells, it sounds like they had an understanding. Okay. So we can kind of scoot them to the side for a minute.
Okay, we gonna come back to them.
But it sounds like they had an understanding.
Mhm.
Okay. But the the Grays, they
We
don't
don't
seem to
know
have
that,
had such an understanding.
but how
So
you?
again, huh?
That's what I'm saying. If she keep taking him back, I think that woman that got used to
Well,
leave.
I mean, what do you mean taking him back? He never went anywhere.
Oh, they ain't
He
never
never
gone.
left.
Well, dang.
I mean, he might have got kicked out into the guest room, or maybe even had to go to a hotel. Well, she probably was afraid to make him go stay at a hotel,
Probably.
you know. But again, do we as women enable these men by steady, standing by them and okay, and I understand maybe you just really want to keep your marriage together and it's the whole biblical thing of it. You know what I mean? But how many times does a person have to basically tell you, show you, prove to you that you aren't who I want? You aren't what I want.
Hmm.
Because to me, that's what that says.
I agree. I
So
agree. I just personally think that you just have to get fed up. Like I'm not gonna do it. I can't do this. I'm not gonna be just constantly, you know.
hello, knowledge. Oh,
And
double o one.
okay.
Let's see. Okay, Shay K says, I'm wondering why their board or whomever governs them won't sit them down. It's beyond ridiculous at this point. And Mrs. Hutchinson said, I also noticed that a lot of the pastors' wives seem to be very submissive, almost to the point of giving their husband permissions to tip and dip. That's why I'm just wondering what's really going on. And again, if she's given her husband a pass and allow him to do this stuff, and he's just getting caught out there by the public, okay. I mean, what can we say? But you know, maybe she doesn't realize, or maybe, well, I think she realized how it makes her look. I mean, what woman doesn't? But then maybe she's not affected as deeply as someone else would be by it. I don't know, because I mean, maybe this time this will get her a phantom or something.
He want no freaky old men. Well, wait a minute. Rockwell just said something. What is she? What is that? Take that one. My 2 cents.
Wait, this chat is moving. I hate my computer. It's complicated leaving sometimes. They stay for the kids. And like Truth Slayer said, you have to get fed up.
Yep.
Yeah, I get that. But is it? Oh Lord, even with that, like, are you doing your children more harm than good?
More harm.
Because I know it probably depends on the ages of the children, but see, kids are a lot more receptive to stuff, and they pick up on a lot of stuff that you may not really realize that or understand that they do. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean? um so what you think you may be hiding from your children um isn't being hidden at all.
You know what? That's the truth. A lot of these parents will say,
Shirley said, I'm not fooling with my two sisters. Like, what did I do? What did I do?
"Yeah, but that is true." Let's see. What is that? Wait. Um, Shay K, take it. Go ahead, baby.
Oh, hold on. She was talking to Rockwell.
Oh.
Jamal Bryant's situation is a great example. His daughters are totally against them reconciling because they don't want him hurting their mom again. They are all on the Housewives of Potomac now. And see, yes, their children are older. They have a voice,
Mhm.
and there's obviously they're speaking out about it. They know what's going on within their family, and their mom is their primary, is the parent that they are with, so ugh. Yeah, and of
Oh,
course they don't want that hurt for their mother again.
but look what Shelly said. That's a good point of perspective.
Sorry if I put it up. If I put up with it, then I tell my daughters to put up with it.
Okay, then that's a different perspective.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Right. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, what do, what do you do? Because again, okay, y'all, let's just keep it 100. This woman, okay, her husband would, wherever they were originally from. I don't recall because I remember that show they won, but I don't remember where they're originally from. But um they came to Houston. Went to Houston. He co-pastored, or whatever you call it, with at Joel Osteen's church, at Lakewood Church. He was pastoring there.
Somebody, Jamal Bryant.
No, John Gray.
Done great. Okay, got him. Okay.
Okay, and remember then he got that he was on that like a show where he was going around helping people with their problems and stuff like that. He had gotten his own show.
Hmm.
And then he got the offer to move to South Carolina to pastor that church because the pastor of that church, he's retiring or whatever, and the man offered him to become the pastor of that church. He passed it on to him, you know. Um, so their lives, began to play out, on television and all, and this sort of thing. And it, like you said, maybe he cheated way back the years ago, but nobody knew who they were. You know what I'm saying?
You know
It
what?
was
No,
no big deal.
this is something I know very well, and I would tell you guys, if it was my life. It's not my life, but I actually know couples, and this is the crazy part. Now it's almost 30 years I've been married. However, I know people when it didn't get out that somebody was cheating, whether it was the wife or the husband, they kind of eased back together. But I know some people when it did get out, they could never make it back together. And I think it's because the public, okay, it's like once people know, it's harder to get it back together. Because I know a couple people like that, and that's crazy, but it's the truth. Like basically, when something is in the spotlight, you know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
It's
Mm-hmm.
harder to come back together. Like
Right.
said, yeah, I know this. Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, and don't get me wrong, behind closed doors, she probably tried to rip his face off.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But in public, he bought her a car
Mm-hmm.
and everything was fine, you know? Now here they are again. She's subjected to this same type of embarrassment publicly. And here he goes again with yet another apology. It's like, how many damn times are you going to apologize for doing the same thing, though?
He's a serial cheater, but wait, y'all? Anybody? Do you believe a person you can love a person but still cheat on? I'm talking about repeatedly. Be a repeat offender.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think, would you say, well, you can't love a person if okay, welcome back, Felicia. If you repeatedly cheat on them, do you believe? And I mean, I'm being honest. Your personal self that I can love this person and cheat on them, or do you believe there's no way you can really love a person if cheat on them?
My personal opinion,
I'm
I
serious.
don't think I don't think if I were cheated on in that manner, I would not believe that the person truly loves me.
hmm
No, I don't.
Put a one in the chat if you agree with my 2 cents, and you say you don't think somebody if they say that again. How did you put it?
I don't. Okay, if he can just cheat on me willy nilly like that, and I mean repeatedly,
hmm
even one time, really, even the first time, but the first time, the third time, the fifth time, the 15th time, he can't possibly love me, truly love me, if he does that. I don't believe so. I don't believe he may be in a lot of like with me,
A
but
lot of life.
true love, no. I personally don't believe that would that true love would allow a person to do that to you. No, because love is not supposed to hurt. Love doesn't hurt.
Okay, now let me give you some real life experience. No, wrong. It's like we're not perfect. Now, have I come clean with you? No, I haven't. I haven't. But have I been capable? Of course I am. Anybody is capable of it. I have never did it. Now, the fact is,
Hello, Miss B.
when you're in a relationship, you go through phases where you in love, phases where you don't even like that person, phases where you love them but don't like them. You know what I'm saying? You go through that. You're not just busting out the gut every minute, every day. No, you go through your.
Okay, press pause. Press pause right there.
Mhm.
But when you're feeling that way, do you go out and lay up under another man?
No,
Do you go out and lay up under another woman?
you shouldn't. No, but that's what I'm
My
talking
point
about.
exactly.
No, but I'm saying that. What I'm saying is that I believe that I don't think that if you cheat, that mean you didn't love a person. I don't believe that. Uh,
Okay.
I don't believe that. Maybe you don't respect them, and I know you can say, well, that's oxymoron. How can you love a person without respecting them? But I think it's possible. I don't know, y'all. Y'all, I'm listening, y'all.
I mean,
I'm
listen,
medicated.
darling.
Y'all don't be paying
We
back.
have our own opinions. We
Don't pay
we
me
we
no
have our
damn
own
attention. I
independent
am medicated.
opinions. Some of our opinions are based on experience. Some are just that, just our opinion. And I mean, we're entitled to, I mean, you and I happen to disagree on that
Mm-hmm.
particular thing.
Yeah,
You know
but
what I mean? And that's cool.
yeah,
But
I'm just
yeah, I
saying.
mean, shit.
I'm just saying. I just
I'm
know that.
glad. Speak up for your side of it, baby, because I'm
I just
listening.
know
I'm
that.
interested
Look,
to know.
you go through seasons where you just cannot wait to see that man or that woman when they come through the door. Then
Shay
you
K says that's the difference, how you handle the low points of the relationship. Absolutely, because and I do agree with, you don't always necessarily like the person. Like they're like, oh, you working my last nerve. You know what I mean?
mm-hmm.
But it does not. But when you take it to that point, if you're not really pleased with your partner, your fiance, your wife, your spouse, okay,
Mm-hmm.
that is not a license. That is not a
No,
pass
no, no.
for
Not
you to, for you to go out there and do something you don't have any business.
I agree. You want to know you want to know the truth. Well, I never ever did that. Even times, look, we've never physically separated, been in different houses. We've been in separate rooms. I'm gonna tell you the truth. Where I felt like you got me fucked up. I'm out of this bitch. Like you know, girl. Yes, I have been there before. The truth is, it wasn't so much as because they love you so much. Hell no, I can't stand you looking at you right now. We went through that, but I'm just being honest with you. The truth is, I valued myself. I was too scared, and if I felt like this, I would be so unlucky. The first ding-a-ling inside me that it was not. I'm gonna get HIV. I felt like that's what, and then I'll be like, that's what your stupid ass got. For real. Damn alphabet kept this thing new. For real. It's just like
Oh, you are crazy.
I just felt like that. Fuck that. I'll get some bad luck. My very first experience. Now you got that package. And you know it. Your dumb ass. That's just me. I'll tell
Okay.
you right now. I told him that shit. You better hope it was you. I said, you better hope that they don't come up with no cure for this shit. I'm leaving. But yeah,
Oh Lord. Let me go back and read a few comments here.
I'm gonna
Let's
take
see. One and only S. Hutchins said, me and you both, we are great friends now. Okay, I guess she was talking to somebody else at first, but she said, we are great friends now because we share 2 children together, but
Mhm.
never ever will I ever. I
Mm-mm.
was young and wanted to give my kids both parents. It's not worth it. It was unhealthy. um Shay K says that your opinion is valid, True Slayer. Rockwell, True Slayer says saying it. I really miss you guys going back and forth with love. Yeah,
Yeah,
we
we
you
do.
know we
We do. Yeah, we have to do.
yeah, we're gonna have to go back and forth. I
Yeah,
mean, like
that's how we rock. We don't agree on
I
things.
mean, hey, guess what? Look, they say the channel is boring anyway. So, but how really boring would it be if we didn't disagree
But
on some
and
shit? I
listen,
mean, but whatever.
this is I realize we do not agree a lot on things, but we have respect for each other's opinion.
Absolutely,
Now that's yeah.
totally. Let's see. And next is well, let's see. Hold on. Oh, child, you have to put it up on the thing,
Which
cause
one is it? I'm so far behind. I don't know where. Who is it?
hold on. Me too. My screen is I don't know, honey. I'm a little lost. My screen done jumped. But anyway, but yeah. So
Wait a minute.
okay, y'all.
Shelly said this one right here. Look on the screen.
Wait. Okay. Wait.
You see it?
No, there's nothing up there.
Yes, it is.
Oh,
Uh,
his father told me something that I still use to this day. There's no love without jealousy.
mm-hmm.
Hmm.
And she
Interesting.
followed it up with this. See,
Interesting. Wait a minute, it hadn't popped up yet. Okay. With that being said, you cannot love somebody yet give your body to someone else. When you love somebody, you want all of them and not part of them. I agree. I agree. Yeah, I agree with that.
I don't know. I mean, no,
Come on
I
with
mean,
it. Come on with it.
I'm saying I'm talking about in the past. I'm talking about them years where we didn't even get along.
Mm-hmm.
But we just, you in your part of the house, I'm in my part, okay? But I couldn't do that. It wasn't because I was in love. I just said, if I go out there, hell, you ain't holding me, I ain't with you. You know, I assume he wasn't cheating, but I don't know. I'm just saying at that time, I just couldn't do it because I wasn't going to lay down with anybody, period. Because
Right.
I believe with whoever you sleep with, you get those spiritual soul ties. Well, whoever they sleep with, you become part of that shit, and I be around here acting crazy and shit. I just believe that. So you laughing. I grew up with the Church of God in Christ.
No, I totally get what you're
And I'm
saying.
like,
I
hell
do
no.
understand that. Yeah.
Or if I don't act crazy, then I probably would end up with, I don't know, an STD or some shit. And like, okay, well, you can use
Right.
cotton. Nah, nigga, your shit probably gonna bust because you gonna be that unlucky person and know your ass shouldn't have did that dumb shit. I swear, I thought that for years. But you know what? I'm glad that that fear of catching something kept me faithful when we did
Mm-hmm.
not get along. Because if you, the love will come back. I
Right.
don't think it was
Right.
gone. I just think you just take each other for granted. You
Yeah.
know.
And you know what? To Shelly's point about what she said about the jealousy. Okay, I get that. And here's the thing. Because I have said before, I remember saying one time, I like a man to be a little bit jealous. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and I don't verbalize that to them, to a person, but if I see it, it's kind of like, you know what I mean?
Uh
Like
huh.
to see that they're a little bit jealous. Now, even with that, you have to be careful because the jealousy can go too far. Okay, it can
Mm-hmm.
go too far. So but yeah, a little bit of it, yeah, because you want it. Yeah, you better be afraid to lose
No,
me,
because see,
boo.
that's the difference. Whenever, like, when you stop being any kind of jealous, you pretty much done
Don't
basically
care.
checked out. You done checked
You done
emotionally
checked out,
out.
right?
Your bags
Gotcha.
are gone.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And I always say, pray, don't ever let me get to that
Ha!
state.
Rockwell say, fear kept you so fresh and so
You
clean.
damn right, fear. See, y'all asses be lying your ass off. At least, see, I am somebody that's gonna tell y'all the damn truth. And it
Oh,
ain't because I felt so in love. No, not. I'm talking about real life. When you're talking about in the early stages of marriages, where you're going through financial crush, everything, family,
mm-hmm.
that stress. Will it will. I'm just being honest with you. It wasn't
Gotcha.
because hell, I was feeling so in love. Hell no, nigga. But it's just a lot. I went from being totally independent,
Mm-hmm.
totally independent, to what somebody like having to, learn to compromise.
Right. Hmm. Okay, y'all.
Oh,
my okay, my last little topic may turn into a big topic. I don't know, but I wanted to touch on in the news about Miss Niecy Nash.
oh,
She just got married. She married another woman.
mm-hmm.
She recently, like I guess several months back, she divorced her second husband. They got divorced. Divorce became final. She just got married to a woman.
I
What do you
thought
think
she was
about
married
that
to
one?
the person. This is
Hmm?
not her second wife.
No.
Oh, okay.
No. She's I believe, if I'm not mistaken, she's been married twice previously, both times to men.
Okay.
Okay. And I think I heard somewhere like this last husband, this second husband, he he didn't even necessarily want the divorce. Like, what's the problem, you know? But nevertheless, they divorced, and she's now married again. But this time she's married to a woman by the name of Jessica Betts, who's supposed to be a singer or something. I mean, I don't know
I
anything
know.
about her. But yeah, she's flipped over to the other side.
Mhm.
So, like, is that wild or what? I mean, or is that just
I'm gonna give
that's where we're at
now.
in
Look,
2020.
now my 2 cents. No, I'm just gonna go and see it. I'm gonna be honest with you guys.
Okay, one second, hold that thought. Shay K says, I'm happy for her. I mean, I'm happy if she's happy. I don't care what they're doing in in the privacy of their home. As Hutcher said, this is a good topic. Thank God for favor and change. Thank you, Shelley. Let me see. Rockwell says, I'm happy for her. Now we know what one major problem was. He didn't have no.
I know. I laughed at it.
Okay.
I
Well, yeah,
came
yeah,
out
Shay
with.
K, yeah, that would be a problem. She's playing for the same team. I was supposed to talk about that, but then wait a minute. I was supposed to talk about that, but then this or that. Okay, I didn't quite get that. I don't care. That's coming up. Oh, okay. A lot of women bring others into the bedroom and then get turned out. Men better stop asking to bring women in. Do y'all think that's what the case was?
Not in, I don't see, this is uncharted territory for me, but I'm gonna give you my opinion because everybody else have an opinion. And this is,
Well,
please,
come on with your opinion, girlfriend. I need to hear it.
listen. Listen, I am ignorant now of anybody that's a lesbian. I'm ignorant. So if I say something that's offensive, it's not meant to be. But this is the truth.
Disclaimer.
Okay, this is just me. If I'm not bad. I'm just totally me.
Okay.
A little
I mean,
silly,
come on. I mean, number one, hell,
silly me
listen.
sometimes, but heterosexual woman for my husband. However, if I ever
This
if I ever felt the need to go and experiment or even be curious, I would want a woman like me. That's a girly girl. If it's gonna be a man, I don't want what they call him, the stud. I want a real man. I do not see that, but I don't get it. So that's what I'm saying. If it's ignorant, I don't get it. Like if you're, I don't get it, and I don't know because that's not my lifestyle, and I don't really know. Like, if why not just be with the man? If the girl is mannish, what the stud? Why
I get
not?
what you're saying. Yeah.
I don't get it. If I was gonna dip in that pond, it's gonna be somebody like me, a girly girl. You see what I'm saying?
Yes, ma'am. I'm gonna let me come right back to you. Um,
I see that.
Rockwell says I meant to say she says she didn't see it coming with Niecy. Felicia Fee has no comment. Her lips are zipped. um, as Hutchison said, the streets say I'm eating cat, so who am I to judge?
Tell her like she said she eating cat. You know what? Mr. Truth Slayer over here, he said, what did he say? What did you just say, man? He said people want what they want. I get people want what they want. I'm just giving you my opinion. If I did, I'm not saying if I ever would have went that way, it would have been with a woman like me.
Right, right. Shay K said I'm the same way. I ain't I'm gonna go that route, but I ain't gonna go that route, but she'd have to be like me.
That's what I want to know. What's up? I don't get that. Like,
Um
you see what I'm talking about?
I would have to, I mean, but let me Well, you know what? Yeah, I would have to agree with you. I do agree with you on that. If I were to venture that way, yeah, she's got to be womanly, like girly. Yeah, yeah. I don't. I mean, and don't give. And again, disclaimer to anyone listening. Okay, no, nothing against anybody, because again, that I mean, that's not my lifestyle. We're speaking hypothetically, but I think I would prefer um someone like myself, someone, a girly girl. I really would. I agree with that.
See what Shelly says, if she looks like a man, why be with a woman? I said it for you. Thank you, Shelly. But I don't get it. And I'm not trying to offend anybody because we all got our preferences. And I don't know what's the deal with that. I just don't. You get what I'm saying? And then shut up. And then just like you'll see a feminine, what they got, the lipstick lesbian with the what is it called? The stud. But do you ever see it either two studs together? I've seen two lipsticks together. You see what I'm talking about?
With what together? I'm sorry.
You see two feminine women, like if they're just out and they're lesbians, right? And they're both girly, girly. But
Mm-hmm.
do you ever just see two of the studs, two boyish ones together? Think about it.
I
Have you
never,
ever?
I never, I never have.
Thank you. See,
I never have. Not well. And if they were, you clear like they were
see,
just
Shay said
hanging out. They were just together. It wasn't a couple situation.
that's my point.
You
Shay
know what I
said
mean?
together, never two
Yeah.
studs. I don't get that. I would love to understand that. Like, why don't you ever see those two together? But you'll see two feminine, and I've
I
never seen
yeah, I
studs.
yeah, I agree with that. I have saw that. I have saw two who looked to be really girly girls. They
Exactly.
were, you could tell they were together, but I've never seen two studs that were together. Like I no, I
And I'm not trying to
yeah.
be offensive, but I don't understand it, and I don't get it. But
I mean, and of course, like I said, but again, as with everything, I guess everybody has a preference. Everybody has a preference, whether you opposite sex or same sex. Everybody has their own preference. But typically, I think when people think about lesbianism, is you have one, a stud, and the other one is a lot more femme. She may be strictly a pillow princess. You know, um, but hey, teachers. I mean, I think Niecy Nash just has, she shocked and she surprised and totally shocked a lot of people because it seemed to have come out of nowhere. Well, and that's to us, you know. But for her, like, I mean, and we don't know. Maybe at some point in time she may come out and speak about it. Maybe she'll never speak about it, and that's her prerogative. But maybe this is something that she has battled with internally for a very long time, and she tried to live the life that was expected of her. You
mm-hmm.
understand what I'm saying? She tried to live the life that was expected of her. You have the husband, you have the children, the home, the traditional way. And
Yeah.
that just wasn't, that's not what was in her heart, you
Mm-hmm.
know? So,
I don't know.
I mean, but hey, but again, at the end of the day, my final comment about it is this. If the lady is happy, if she's happy, she's ecstatic, then I mean, fine, it is what it is. Now, I will say, because Niecy Nash is 50. She's 50 years old. Well, let me rephrase that. She's 50 years young, baby.
Wait,
Uh
pause for a minute. I'm sorry. Pause for a
she's
minute.
50, huh?
I'm sorry to break your thought up, but this just hit me in the head. What the hell? Shay K said, it leads me to believe it's about chemistry. In the end, it's a woman strap or no strap. What? What's a woman strap? Sorry, I just
No, she said, and it's a woman,
oh, a woman. Okay, I see.
comma,
I
strap
ain't
or
got
no
on my
strap.
glasses. Look, I ain't got them on. I'm over here.
With or without the strap, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, okay. Let me just say that niece is 50. The wife is 38. Now, why you say
Who? I don't care about the age thing. And then when I saw a picture of the wife, it would look like she's a stud, right? And Niecy, she's a girly girl. I don't mind it at all. It just brought open up questions for me, like in that whole community.
Yes, Rockwell, it's a big age difference. Yeah, Niecy Nash is 50
Yeah,
and the wife she just married is 38. And I think her children who are adults themselves, um maybe they have a concern. I mean, and I think probably it's like, okay, did she sign a prenup? Did you have her sign a prenup? you know, she trying to cash in on some of that clause money and that what's that other show she was on? So, but I mean, I like I said, at the end of the day, I mean, if that's what makes her happy, then that's I guess that's all that matters, I mean, it's her life. Let her live it. Shit, you only get one. So,
yeah, I'm reading this comment. Shay says the wife is the one who took that sexy topless picture of Niecy recently. She just came in and stole her from her husband. All right now, see?
wow. You think she stole her, Shay K? Or
She
did she go willingly?
oh no.
I'm just asking.
If she could steal her from a whole man with a real penis, I don't want her. She's scary. She could just take her. That bitch, that woman just changed her life. Turn
Well, hey, it's just, I mean, she looked from the picture, she
happy.
looks ecstatically
She
happy.
sure
She
do.
really
And I'm
does. I
happy.
mean, and they both do. They both looked really, really happy. So, with so much going on and there's so much hatred in the world and negativity and with everything that's going on, I mean, hey, get your happiness where you can find it, I guess. I mean, do what makes you happy. Do what makes you happy. That's the bottom line.
Yeah, I believe that too. Mm-hmm. It's it's like it's too much. It's too much going around and too many things. We're not promised, to be here. Just like when you started off with Chad, like dying. So be happy. And
Yeah.
I know. I mean, that's what I think.
Yeah, because tomorrow is absolutely not promised.
Yeah.
It's really not. And I'm just gonna kind of end with this. I find myself, well, I did it a few years ago. There were some people that I thought about that I felt like, you know what, I owe an apology to. I felt like I did, and then when I called them up, hey, talk to them, apologize for something I did, I said, um, and well, I mean, and it went over well. The apology was accepted, and we moved on. Everything is cool. But ironically though, just as I said that, I actually have a friend right now
Hold on
who
a minute.
I feel like I know I need to apologize to her. I should apologize to her, and I'm going to, because I called her something that she got really offended by. I'm not laughing. It's kind of a nervous laugh because I
Yes,
like,
you
why
are.
did I say that? Because I did get a little tickled at myself, but I feel like it is true, but I shouldn't have said it to her. Um, and she took offense to it. She took offense to it. So I'm gonna have to bring myself to reach out to her and apologize for what I said to her, because I do love her. I care about her, and I really don't. want my friends hurt by something that I said. You know, again, even though it is true and she doesn't see that she's done it, but you know, yeah, I may need to apologize for that, but I may.
I can't. Nah, I can't drop it. I'm trying to remember. I haven't been on Chrome in so long. My Chromebook. So when I emailed the link to my 2 cents. I can email it to you, Shelly, or you know, you can go on your you can continue it on yours, Shelly, because I'm about to end this one anyway, and then Shay can just come up to you, free yourself. Where we free from? I got distracted. Don't laugh at me. Stop. Go back. You know how my attention. I'm gonna email you, Shelly. Go over. But yeah, just go, y'all, because I'm about to end. We about to end this live because I don't want to. I'm working on my timing, and I've been on here 1 hour 10 minutes, which I was gonna originally just do 45 minutes. But I appreciate everybody for coming in. Shelly,
Well, that happens sometimes when the convo gets good, you know.
I know. Well, go on, right? Well, you or Shelly, y'all take it part two. Which one of y'all gonna start live? And we'll come over there. Cause and disclaimer, like I said, anybody that's in that community, if I said anything that sounded dumb or ignorant, I don't know, and I just was curious. Don't get it. Uh,
Well, I mean, you know,
and it wasn't to be offensive. It's the truth.
I'm
I understand it.
listen. First of all, I understand you apologizing,
Mm-hmm.
but it's no need to because you have your own opinion just like everybody does. And you know, anybody with the least amount of with the little even a little bit of sense know that you were not being offensive to anyone. So, you know, don't even beat yourself up about that. I mean, this is your platform. You can have whatever conversations you want to, and you're always respectful. So you know, if a person perceived it any differently, that's their problem because that's not how it was meant.
No,
I said it.
I broke my own rules. I tell people that I did. She said that I'm saying when you apologize, you free yourself. I agree. I agree. But thank you guys, everybody that joined in. I appreciate it as always. My 2 cents. Thank you for the topics tonight.
Oh, no problem. You're more than welcome. Thank you for the thank you for coming on. Thank you, ladies in the chat, for your participation, the laughter, the feedback. It's been real. I enjoyed it. Thank you.
All right, guys. Thank you so much. And we'll see you the next time. Good night.
Toodles.
Toodles.